I'ma hurt this little boy. I'ma hurt this little boy. I'ma hurt this little boy. That motherfucker's good. He better than what I thought. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna give him credit.
While most boxing fans did predict that Devin Haney would beat Regis Prograis this past Saturday night, I don't think a lot of us predicted that he would completely dominate Regis Prograis on the scorecards and put him down in the third round and wobble him throughout the fight. You know, that was... If anyone makes a statement coming into a new division, that's how you do it. Devin Haney not only got a belt in his first fight at 140, but the way that he did it definitely made a statement to the guys that are there right now. With this dominant victory, not only did Haney, completely prove that he does have a little bit more poppy on his punches. One, he's, at a regular weight, at a healthy weight, as opposed to when he was, quoting him, draining himself to make 135. It is more exciting to imagine now those fights against the Teofimos, the Ryan Garcias, the Rollies, now at 140, knowing that he now has, the pop to drop some guys and wobble them, guys who were former world champs that have been in there with the best, with the likes of other former world champs like Josh Taylor. And while we can acknowledge that Regis Prograis is a guy who is a former world champion who has seen his better days and even in his best wasn't able to unify again with Josh Taylor, he's still a guy that had that power and had that poppy on his punches that had a lot of people saying that he can have the puncher's chance, including Ryan Garcia, who said that before the fight even started. And while Regis also didn't make the best choices in his career, in my opinion, to put him in the best fights, he was still a game dude against Haney, and a live dude, in my opinion. Even though I predicted that Devin Haney would win, I still felt like he was maybe going to face a little bit of adversity in the first rounds against someone like Regis, who's known to have a lot of pressure and still be tactical, but be that guy that's, kind of putting you against the ropes. And honestly, it was pretty immediate when Devin Haney let not only Regis Prograis know, but us, the fans, either in the arena or at home, that he was going to be the bully that night. That regardless of him still giving Regis Prograis his respects, because in my opinion, he could have tried a little bit harder to knock and get Regis out of there, because he hurt him again in the later rounds, giving him a wobbly leg. I'm still proud of the fact that Devin didn't just, make it a low effort fight where he just kind of jab and go. Right? He actually did engage. He dropped Regis, and he just was the better boxer, and he, made him miss and made him pay. Post-fight, Regis was very respectful and gave Devin Haney and his dad, well-deserved props for beating him and doing him like they did. And Devin Haney also said, that he basically, I fucking told you guys. I told you so. I'm that guy, and I'm that guy. That's basically what Devin Haney said, and I don't think he's wrong. Post-fight, he also told the media and everybody, watching, that he did feel that this was a Fighter of the Year performance, and just, this whole year, he and his dad deserve Fighter of the Year and Trainer of the Year, which, honestly, I got to look back into this whole year, but just, I guess, taking this into consideration, the fact that he became undisputed and defended and then beat Lomachenko and then now this, I do feel like he does have a very solid point. Furthermore, he did receive a lot of accolades for filling up the Chase Arena, selling it out, the Chase Center in San Francisco, when there hadn't been a big fight there in a long time, right? He not only sold it out, but people were generally really happy from what I saw both online and my personal correspondent, Leo Garcia, who actually covered for me. This is his info. Please follow them on their social media. That's a Xicana Boxing correspondent who covered this fight for me. Thank you, Leo, for getting me the footage. And yes, they're from the Bay Area, and he is very happy to have had a fight back in the Bay Area. And, with a guy like Devin Haney, who's from the Bay Area, why not, man? Like, why not have him there and continue to bring fights to the Bay? Because the Bay does have a lot of boxing fans. And I think it'd be cool for us California people to just be able to have another route to go watch some boxing, and the Bay Area fans showed up. They said, hey, we freaking want more of this. And they made it known this Saturday night, dropping by Devin Haney and watching him basically prove that he is a force to be reckoned with at 140. Now, who comes next for Devin Haney? Post-fight, he did say that Tank doesn't want to fight him, that Tank is always talking low on the fight, knocking the fight, kind of like, just like, man, I don't want that fight, or just talking down on the fight. And he basically alluded that that Tank was ducking, that he just didn't want to fight, right? As for Teofimo, I feel like Teofimo would have been a good fight back when Devin Haney was with Top Rank, and they were, when he was fighting Lomachenko, when he was fighting, and that was only a 3-deal fight that they signed, but it would have been cool. They already had him there to maybe, let's make a you're both going to 140. How about we do that? Even though, we know Teofimo did Josh Taylor, and that worked out great for him, but now Ryan Garcia, right? Ryan Garcia just got a great performance against Ryan Duarte on his debut at 140. So let's see how that would merge. That'd be a great fight. We know that they have history in the amateurs, and we just want to see who wins in the pros. I think that'd be pretty good. I believe we're 3-3 in the amateurs, so it'd be cool to see who. What the tiebreaker is and who wins in the pros, especially at 140, where we know both of them got a little bit better skills that they showed in at 135, because now they're natural weight, right? We also have Rolly, who has a freaking belt at 140, right? So Rolly, and Ryan's been kind of calling out Rolly, but now Devin Haney can say, hey, now I want to unify. I want to keep my momentum going, right? I got my freaking undisputed at against the Australian kid. I freaking beat Lomachenko, and then I came up here to say, hey, what's good at 140. So why not keep the momentum going and go beat Rolly? Because, yes, Rolly is, a much younger guy who also has a puncher's chance. But I think Devin Haney boxes well enough to be able to counter. And I think that would be a good fight. And it would be another puncher versus boxer dynamic that people love. And Rolly Loki doesn't have a boxing IQ. So I think Devin Haney will be fine. But, we also have Tank, which I know that a lot of people on Twitter are not like, oh no, that's not gonna happen. Like, Tank already said and I wouldn't say that Tank is ducking Devin Haney, because that's the fight that I think I would love. But I guess with Devin Haney saying he's going to 147 and Tank wanting to stay at 135, I feel like that just wouldn't merge with their plans. But I don't think they necessarily need each other. I think with Devin Haney having the guys at 140, the stack division, I would just say stay away from Subriel Matias, because, even though Devin Haney, I know you proved that you're not chinny, like, it's not like, everybody gets hurt, everybody gets punched in boxing. It's not like you have gone down, and you're dropping the heavy hitter type of guy. So I'm not saying that you have a weak, that I still believe you have a weak chin. I'm just saying, just don't test that out and go against Subriel Matias right now. Like, go, steer away from that guy. Go to the Ryan Garcia. Go to Rolly. Who else is at 140? We have Mario Barrios. Oh no, Mario Barrios is not 147. Never mind. Sorry, Mario Barrios. But just a bunch of guys at 140 that would be great opposition, right, for Devin Haney. And I cannot wait to see him. You guys let me know who you guys would rather see him with. I think more realistically is going to be Ryan Garcia, or one of the Matchroom guys at 140 that Eddie Hearn can give to Devin Haney. But what we know is that Devin Haney doesn't duck any smoke. So I'm excited to see him, whoever he picks, coming at 140. And if he goes straight to unify, great. If it's not a title fight, but it's still a good fight, great. And if he's going to take a hanky-panky next, fuck it, he deserves a hanky-panky fight, because he just did all this in a row, so I wouldn't be too fucking mad at him if I'm not, if I'm being for real. But anyway, that was enough rambling for me today. And you let me know what you thought of Devin Haney's performance. Do you think maybe I'm just gassing him up too much and other people are just gassing him up too much and Regis Prograis was just old already and who cares? Like, come on, let's bring on the younger guys. Or do you think, he did show off and it was a tremendous performance and he did show that he could definitely make those fights at 140 now with the punchers like Teofimo and Ryan with his fast punches. He could make it more interesting now that he has more power at 140. You guys just let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one.